All right, Seraph the Chase, we got Stealth to deal with again. Talos with Sap is just like a little annoying. Fel is equally whatever, I think. I'm not super worried about these guys. The Razor Sharp Edge, the Pact Morsels, I mean, Wyldenten can be a pretty decent carry himself. Shade Splitters, nice, because they can be played on any floor. So if we get the incant Wyldenten, then we're happy. Actually, no, Chase doesn't have stealth, do they? Yeah, who knows? Pact Morsels with Wyldenten's nice as well to give them like health, lifesteal, things like that. So Sweep could be really powerful here on Wyldenten. Quick Sweep, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 temples. 2 very early on, so that's 100, 120, 130, 145 we're looking at right now. So definitely need to do 2 infusions and a duplication. Looking maybe duplicate down here would be nice. Or the Merchant of Magic at the end. I'm not opposed to getting Merchant of Magic stuff early on if we need it. But yeah, we could get pretty close to a Wyldenten carry. Let's see what we got. Well, we have Quick and we have Thornlord, so sweeping is off the table. But Quick does eventually get Multistrike, which morsels do like. Or we could go Thornlord to just draw a whole bunch. Get our units out, get our Pact morsels sooner. Both of these are decent. Would we ever cross-tech into Sweep? If we did, we'd want to go Predator. If we did that, we most likely wouldn't be doing Umbra. Quick Sweepers are kind of the thing you want. Yeah, the incants aren't bad. If you do this, then you pretty much just have like infinite draw, kind of. Okay. Let's do Thornlord. I think the additional draw is going to be good. Consume cards not being removed is interesting, but lifesteal is nice as well. I think the wing clippings could be fine. It's like, do I want a little bit of consistency for survivability? Or do I want to potentially get some cool consume cards to come back? There are a lot of cool consume cards in Umbra that help out, but Refined Void helps Wyldenten survive early on. So I'm going to take this. Not my favorite, but it's very standard. This is a little scary. We might have a divine unit. I don't know if we're guaranteed one or not. And what we can pretty much do is just like summon you, put you there, place you there. And at this point in time, playing out the cards on bottom is better than putting them on top. And a little bit of extra draw next turn to hit 9 is good. We want to see that Pact Morsels and have like a really good choice. And oh, perfect. Razor Sharp Edge kills you. We'll break up that flow by playing that. Pact Morsels, we see what we get. We get more lifesteal, more health. I'm a fan of that. Play you here, you can grab some lifesteal, get a little bit more draw, and play this out, and get a little bit more mana. Why don't we? Let that Pact Morsel wheel around. One of the things about this Wyldenten is like you have the chance to potentially like cycle a couple of times. Just because you have such a good natural draw. We're surviving, get you in here. We're like so good. There's no way we die here. We actually aren't gonna take any damage, so let's just speed on through. You're taking a little. Oh no, you still have lifesteal, so we actually just go like this, that. Play you here. Toss out 2 Train Stewards for fun. Get a Razor Sharp Edge on that guy in the back, and we're winning. We might even win now. They do 10 damage. Wyldenten is like Oh, we're so good. Easy peasy. Nice. All right. With that, we're going to go ahead and take our next ad break of the night. Another sting. Sharpen could help kill backliners, which we definitely do not have access to right now. But we're definitely going to get a sweeper, right? Do I take it? I'm going to take it. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that it's correct. I like a space prism too. That opens up a lot if we find intrinsic on it. Something to... I like Morsel Maker. I'm like totally fine with it. It's a really good infusion. Makes the space prism a little bit awkward since we're kind of pipped out, but all right, guys, we found the multi-strike. Now will we find... Oh, there's the intrinsic too, guys. Depending on what we find in this Umbra banner, this run can go from okay grounds to like really ridiculous grounds. Any of the doggos, not that impressive. Shadoweater could be pretty cool. I would like to see a Shadoweater. Shadow Siege, he's okay. Alloyed Construct could go pretty hard. And other than that, I'm not 100% sure. Is it one of those runs, guys? Is it? Should we do it? Is it possible? Kevin is here, but we already have a Morsel Maker. But we could also stack a Kevin up top, let him do his thing, get some more multi-strike on him, or we can multi-strike the Shadoweater. Such a big fan of multi-strike Shadoweater. God, I just like can't not do it. It's too good. Way too much fun to do this. Okay, and what we're actually gonna do then is we're gonna intrinsic a Pact morsels here. We're gonna go ahead and infuse Morsel Maker onto Shadoweater. Sure, we draw Shadoweater turn 1 always, and from there, we're pretty much guaranteed what we need turn 1. All right, we're good. We're at 60 pack shards, but they don't even know. They don't even know what to expect right now from this this setup. It's a scary bottom lane, that's for sure. I mean, I just play you top and we win, right? Getting all lifesteal is really rough on bottom, so I think I do need to play top. I think Wyldenten is gonna just kind of hang out on bottom. Oh no, well, lifesteal is not good for him. Just block the damage. Good work, team. We need one morsel for that that's not attacking, but we should also have like a bunch of morsels coming up. Kind of. I think I just want to keep pumping my draw. As long as we draw 1, we have the lifesteal to carry us over. We have the AoE. I really do need to hit somebody that does not attack. I think we're actually pretty much killing 2 with just our regular damage, so we're happy. There we go, that's good. And I'll give you a little bit more lifesteal on bottom. We'll break up this floor a little bit by hitting you and do more damage, sir. All right. Toss out another Pact morsels here. You're totally right, Lurking Fool. I have not been doing that. That is purely because I forgot what I was doing. Oops. That'll teach me to read chat and play at the same time. I wanted to make an even sillier mistake. All right. What do we get? Restore and retreat. That could be good at the end. Yeah, Trendy Candy. So I really want to. And I am stuck at a point in my Twitch career where I'm like this close from hitting partner. I need an average of 75 viewers per a few streams. You know, I think if I like hit 75 on maybe like 10 streams or something like that over the course of 2 months, I can like apply for partner and probably get it. Anytime I stream something else, I always like go down to like an average of like 40-ish viewers. And so for right now, my goal is to focus on Monster Train. Once Monster Train 2 comes out, hopefully we'll be able to hit partner with a little bit of influx coming in from the hype. And then once we hit that goal, I will transition to other things. But it's on the... it's out there. I really do want to play other games. I have a game called Commander Quest I really want to play for you guys, or with you guys. I would love to play the Slay the Spire Downfall. And even Slay the Spire in general. Wild Frost Rogue Book. I don't think I played Rogue Book, but I know I played Wild Frost. I have like so many hours, and let's see. I have 500 hours in Peglin. I have 403 hours in Slay the Spire. Hold on. Oh, that's actually just Slay the Spire Downfall. I have 625 hours in the regular Slay the Spire. I have 260 hours in Brotato. What else? I think those are like the main ones right now. So I have 2,262 hours in Dota 2, but just keep that one between you and me. Please do not let my partner find out about how many hours I have in Dota 2, nor how much money I've put onto Dota 2. Alright, Restore and Retreat would be good if we wanted to put Wyldenten on, like, the bottom. Like, play him on middle and then eventually toss him bottom behind a Shadoweater. It could be pretty good to help stack damage. So I might take it. Lifesteal. I'm just gonna keep taking Space Prisms, man. I have a dream. I'm not sure what the dream is, but... yeah, that's a dark secret. And I know you guys are all clamoring to find out which position I played in Dota 2. I played position 4 and 5. I was flex middle or position 3. Don't put me on position 1. That's not where I exist well. Yeah, hard. Yeah, same. I like the concept of supporting so much, like the ward placing, the creep blocking. It's like the little ebbs and flows in the game, the rotations, making sure my person's good, giving a moral support. You know, they missed the deny, and I'm like, don't worry, you're not the worst Dota player in the world. You're just like probably the second worst because I also missed it, so that byproduct makes me the worst. I mean, you guys played Dota before, right? You understand how it works. Endless. We've been endless on our boy. Oh, another intrinsic too. Wow, this is like... yeah, Crystal Maiden skins. I have a few of those. I was a Lich player. Lich was my favorite. But he did not get as much love for the skin games as other people. Cultivate with morsels are really, really bad. We also already have our infusion here, so we're not too concerned about it. Yeah, this is just a skip. I really would like to infuse something into our... Do I do this? Probably need to. I will hold off on those. Actually, intrinsic on Space Prism duplicate 5 would be really funny. That'd be really funny. Hold on. We're doing that. If there's ever a time to get dupe 5, it would be right now. The question is, do I put Endless on the Shadoweater? So the reason being, we're about to go into a Concealed Caverns, which is an event, or the place where events occur. There's a chance that we get a free upgrade for a unit. We could get plus 25 health. We could get a large stone or a tiny stone. I don't know if we can get the, what's the other event where you can get an upgrade? I know there's one that I see later on all the time. Like the multi, or the Sunderstone, where you get melee weakness added to a unit. So in the event that we find an event that can upgrade a unit, we would really like our Shadoweater to get it for free. So we want to max out on upgrades now. Endless isn't bad. This is not a perfect Shadoweater by any means. So being able to resummon them if they die is pretty good. It also helps during boss waves. The Shadoweater is going to get like a lot of health, a lot of damage, and we can like carry it up from floor to floor to help us out. So again, it's like not terrible, not my favorite. Or we could reroll and potentially find Multistrike, which would be most likely the preferred. Large stone would be like a maybe. It's not great, but because we have the Space Prisms intrinsic, it could be okay. And then quick is okay. But not really. I don't think it's okay enough for me to put it on. So then the other thing would be like maybe just more health. I could just do Endless though. Let's do Endless. It seems weird. The other reason I like fully upgrading a unit and just committing to it is then we're no longer like needing to hit up additional locations. Like this Merchant of Steel we don't need to go to, although I'll kind of say it would be nice to because I really do like the Horde and the Unstable Vortex. So given that fact, maybe it is fine to not do the infusion and just reroll for multi. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna detract everything I said. This is such a low power area right here. I don't care about any of this. Hopefully not. If we had a Merchant of Trinkets down here, maybe. So since we're getting removals here and the Merchant of Steel, I just think I re-roll this and hit Multistrike and not even worry about it. So now we're totally good. All right. Give me Tiny Stone. Or ×5. Or this guy. Purge a unit, get an upgraded version later, or purge a spell and get an upgraded version later. These are not really what I want. The spell can come back and give us money. I think one like heals us or something. Yeah, purging one of the Pact morsels could be good. I'm not opposed to it. We'd keep the intrinsic one. It's not the worst idea. Could be money. Could get a copy of itself in the deck, which would be pretty nice. So I think I'm leaning towards that, or Space Prism. I'm not sure which one it is. So let's try it. It does lessen our general morseling right now. Isn't it guaranteed? I forget, Asif. I think you need to do it twice for sure for it to be guaranteed. But it's like, what is it? It's like money, put a copy in your deck, and so I always forget what that third one is, or I always forget one of them at least. And so I think you always need to like let it go to the second time for that to happen. Actually, I have a -2 stone back at here, so I could already make the Restoring Retreat 0 cost. And I wouldn't really want to get copies of Restoring Retreat into the deck, where getting copies of Pact Morsels would be like really, really good. That would probably be the highest roll we hit here. And then money is money. So I think we can just take the Pact Morsels, and I feel very powerful right now with our Multistrike or our Triple Strike, I should say. I'm gonna do it now because it definitely can yield us something. Now the issue is we're at 85. I guess I need to do an infusion and a duplication, right? So it's like Train Steward infusions here, which I'm not thrilled about, but we just take things as they are now and hopefully win against this Talos. Step 1's like kind of rough, but we're gonna be just fine. That's a lot of damage to take though early on, huh? Alright, gonna get our lifesteal and damage. You're just gonna be chilling up there. Eventually we're gonna push you down. So right now we'd have like room for one morsel. Right, we're learning from our mistakes here. Oh shoot, that guy has sweep. Oops. Of course he does. I'm really dumb. It's not great. Spikes answers that, which would be nice to see. Hey, Spikes answers that, which is nice to see. And you just kind of need to make it to the top. What morsel do I get? Lifesteal one? That's not good. Right, well, you need to die out. Sorry, my friend. I think I just let you get to the top, and we can root seed you. I mean, I could do this, but then we also don't get morsels that turn either. And then, yeah, I think we just... $23. If I'm not drawing a sting next turn, unfortunate. All right. All right, we're back to morseling, which is like good. Definitely feeling a little worse for wear on it. We're at 26. Really want to Restoring Retreat you yet, but I almost kind of need to. I think I just keep powering you up, though, is the answer. So we do this. Actually, I could put you up top here, too. Actually, oh no, healing you is bad, obviously. I don't want to take 8 damage, is like, or sorry, 16 damage is like what our expected hit right now is. We'll just hopefully draw some stings next turn. Or not. Okay, seeing lifesteal is nice. Getting back up to 68 health is good. The other thing I can do here, if I want to, which I think I do, is summon, spikes. We take 1 hit from you. And I think we went on bottom. Like, we're just... That guy's a little annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Summon, push you down. Get the perfect restoring retreat. All right, that's kind of how the end of the fight's supposed to happen. Please, Gosbanan, if you could unconcern your borking, it would be truly appreciated. I do like Shroud Spike. Or Cycle of Life. No, Shroud Spike's just... It's all good. It's all good. I understand your concerns. Trample's like cool and all, but this is just like big AoE. Trample takes a little bit of time for us to get going, so I think Shroud Spike's just nice. And none of these really make sense. And the question is, do we go draw or do we go mana? Now you guys might be saying, Penguin, why would you think about going mana here? Does that make sense? And it kind of does. Because Wyldenten gives us 3 stings on our opening turn, so we're guaranteed with that to draw 8 on our second turn, plus any root seeds. As we draw, we're going to see root seeds. So as long as we see 1 root seed per turn, we're basically handing off 1 mana for 1 draw. If we don't see multiple root seeds, then it can get like a little bad, I'll be honest. But we're going to shore up the deck here, get rid of some Train Stewards. On top of that, these X-cost cards help us hit a lot better with all that draw. We can elect not to play the root seed to do a more powerful turn if we wanted to do like a 2 razor sharp edges and 2 shade splitters if that was better. So, whereas draw, we can like kind of hit too many things at once. I do really like to take mana. Usually one of the big questions is, should I go left? Yeah, left for removals, Hurzel's Horde. I think we take mana here. Yeah, I hope we get the Spell Chain Umbra stuff. It's beckoning. We'll hit left here again. 2 Train Steward removals and a Dream. Well, somebody say Spell Chains silliness on Shroud Spike? Because this Twin Stone is looking pretty fine. Nice. Giving us 7 whole damage or Teeth of Gold. Do we want to do 3 damage to the backliner? I mean, I guess we do. I guess we do when we're already doing 10 AoE. This might be helpful in certain contexts now that we're doing... I don't know, guys. Teeth of Gold's always bad. I'm sorry. I'll take it. It's our boy Shadow Siege. We're really close to being able to play him, but we are not going to hit that button. We're just going to skip here. All right, so this was like maybe the reason to give more increased attack. Because now I can almost really play them all on the same floor at some point here. So sweep could really help us out. But because it's like I could do Wyldenten, Morsel, or Shadoweater, 2 Space Prisms. We are then at 7 floor space. I thought we would have more. How did I get more floor space? Did I just dream it? I guess I can still only play one. I would need to, like, spell chain the Space Prism, but... And I feel like this is a good idea to get Strangler. And we definitely spell chain the, Shroud Spike. It's not mandatory, but close to it. I have this additional intrinsic, which I could put it on Shroud Spike if we see some really, really good Ember generation for turn 1, because we do have the Pact Morsels. The issue is that Pact Morsels can't give you Ember Morsels, and usually Ember Morsels is what you want with the Shroud Spike. So I don't know if I want that to be intrinsic. What I could do, though, is intrinsic a Shade Splitter for finding another intrinsic for the Shroud Spike. Seems weird, but kind of need to do it. And then we're going to go ahead and toss out 2 Train Stewards here. Removal. And hold on to 2 Train Stewards till the end there. Seems not like my preferred method, but with the additional draw, or sorry, the additional mana and the additional draw, it's probably fine. I really don't want to be carrying on the additional 25 Pact Shards for removal. Now, did that kill us? Maybe in the last fight? Kind of, but we're fine now, right? Okay. Come on. Ooh, played up top. Oh my gosh. They all do damage. That's annoying. Because that guy has spikes. Well, Wyldenten, get some lifesteal, my friend, and you do 6 damage to him, I guess. Really just want to kill that guy in the back. Well, not the best. Damage, damage, hold you. Get him, Wyldenten. All right, well, Denton, you'll do something eventually. I'm not feeling super confident right now. But there we go. That'll help. Take that. What do we get now? More mana. It's fine. How are you doing up here, sir? You're doing fine? Good. And I think we went on bottom. This guy comes in with a lot of damage, though, is what I'm worried about. 31. Yeah. We good. Good work, Wyldenten. Well, I'm glad I put sweep on him. He's kind of just holding top as we win bottom at some point. more root. Draw 3 is nice. I like the invigorating solution here just to help us catch back up on not having draw with our boss. Umbra Stone, I mean, that is trample. Trample is eventually good for us. I'm not opposed to having a feast either. And Ember Cache is cool for hitting really, really big shroud spikes. Feast is nice when they all have spikes that we need to do something with. But I think I'm gonna do an Ember Cache here. Probably seems weird, but and what do we get? All right, 25 money. Well, if I let it go here, I think it gets 10 more gold. So right now I get 1, 2, 3 plays of it, which gets me 75. If I get it after this battle, it's going to be 35, which then gives me 70 gold. So I think it's better to take it now. Yeah, also 0 cost, but it is already 0, correct. I think you just take it now. There's also a chance if I go left here, because again, I can't remove my train stewards yet. So going left may be the better way to do it. So I could get a remove consume, maybe. Could also remove consume on Shroud Spike. Not the worst idea. But yeah, removals aren't happening yet, so we are unfortunately left with going left. Well, there it is. Probably worth it now that we have Fell's Remorse. And because we're also going to get Hell's Banner. Sorry, my bad. We're getting the first Hell Pact, which is arguably better. Alright, well, there we go. There you have it. Remove Consume on this guy. That feels pretty good. That's definitely the thing I'm going to Hellvent, I think. And then we might take draw just to make sure that we are hitting as much as possible. Oh, this is such a bad way to go, though. What am I even removing at this point? Like Ensnare? Ensnare and maybe a Razor Sharp Edge? 0 cost on this intrinsic shade splitter for reasons. And let's go. What do we got? No stealth, please. Harvesters of Death, huh? Can Wyldenten hold the line, is the question. As Shadoweater gets ramped up. I mean, they only do like 6 damage. I need like a little bit of lifesteal on him and we're good. And remember, he gets Refined Void to start, so... Also Shadoweater on the middle here, or I could Wyldenten on the middle. I think we do Wyldenten on the middle. Because that gets the collector for us. You go here. What do we get here? And then you could just get like your damage. Yeah, Strangler's really interesting and just how, as you guys are saying, just totally alters the gameplay for the best. Hey, there's some money we can get. Luckily, these guys don't have sweep. Oop, wrong floor. And you're just holding, my friend. This Refined Void definitely doing a lot for us right now. That guy's really close. Oh, well, now they heal all the way up. Right. We did do that to ourselves. All right. But we also are going to do this to ourselves. Summon you. Consume you. Get 1,000,000 mana. Play you. Consume you for 1,000,000 damage. Before I do that, let me play this out. And... yeah, you're surviving. Take that. So I think we're pretty close to winning right now. Wyldenten's pretty close to dying right now. Invigorating Solution bottom deck is not great. Lifesteal, though. There's a way to keep you alive. That would be perfect, but... actually, I think I just do need to play it up top anyway. Because of this guy. Even if you attack me twice. So I think I just, like, do that. And this. On the off chance that somehow... I can block, which I don't think I can. Or I can descend him too, I guess. But that's not great. Yeah, that's... we have to win on bottom now. Feel pretty confident about it, but... that guy's still rooted, huh? Well, maybe there's a chance. Probably not. We're also dealing with a sweeper, so we're, like, not gonna... we really don't have a great way to heal, so we need to hopefully just win. Yeah, we win. Good. All right. A little scary. Do I want to play with a cheater's hand? I guess I do. Yeah. Pyrogrow. Giving us more mana for more mana shenanigans at the cost of some draw. I'm not opposed to it since we have cheater's hand. We can line things up. It's our boy Emberforge too. That's even more mana. But I think I would like to get some kind of consistent morsel summoning, as well as maybe some protection for Wyldenten. So that seems good. Going to the left seems pretty solid too. What do I remove though? I think I said a razor sharp edge. Should I just remove both razor sharp edges? So we're gonna remove and then duplicate Shroud Spike, and I'd rather always hit Shroud Spike than Razor Sharp Edge. Carrying these two train stewards is definitely becoming a little, annoying. Yeah, so the reason why we need to keep the train stewards is I need to infuse them down here because I'm going for 200 Pact Shards. So that's the primary concern, unfortunately. We're going to pretty much infuse them here and then remove them at Merchant of Trinkets if possible. So. All right. Let's see how this fight goes. Luckily, the last fight really didn't take off because we had... right. We had an issue with spikes happening. So that was the primary concern from the last fight. So this one should go much better. He's learning. I mean, does it really matter what I put up there now? I guess like I can do like a restoring retreat. I'm not sure. More floor space down there. Give me my money, please. 1, 2, 3. I think I just like do that and then dump a steward. Maybe I should have just dumped the steward on bottom. I'll just let him chill in the deck for now. Not a big fan of keeping the stewards around for longer than they need to be, but all right. So we're gonna put one of the shade splitters back on top because we're getting pretty close to drawing into our shroud spikeage. So definitely want that to happen. Yeah, I guess you get this. Yeah, this restoring retreat's just like not great for us right now, but it's also like not terrible, I guess. All right, definitely want to hit some good shenanigans here, for certain, please. Perfect. I think this is kind of like exactly what we want to see. So we're gonna toss you. We're like one morsel short, but it's gonna go pretty hard here. So play Shroud Spike. Play our other morsel. Toss him out. Do that 20 more times. Play this out and hope it's not an Ember Morsel. Okay, it is an Ember Morsel, but we will play it anyway. And then we will consume it 42 times. And now we can't do anything with this one, but it would be 86 for reference. And we can go ahead and just play these out. Invigorating, that, and Ember Cache. All right, well, let's do that again, please. And I would like to maybe get some lifesteal for Wyldenten. All right, well, watch this, guys. Put you back on top. Draw it. Woo! Good game. It's not lifesteal. That's damage shield, though. Just take some damage shield. You're like, I could almost outscale on that guy, huh? That. Oh, you're just murdering everything. Okay, we're just doing this. These guys getting the 10 armor is like really annoying. Kill the one in the back coming up here soon. We have the life or the damage shield, so we're looking pretty okay. This one's like a little unfortunate. So I think what we do is toss back a Shroud Spike. Do this, play this. You're in it. That's, oh, I like to see that guy. We're just gonna eat you 12 times, I think, to get the damage out. And then I'm not gonna play anything else, just because we have a good chance of hitting those again next turn. If I play this, then we draw into the Shroud Spike. All right, cool. And then we can like toss root seeds back on top. Definitely need a better way to generate morsels. Teeth of Gold doing work. And I don't want you to die, my friend, so take that, please. Okay, 56 damage shield for our boy. How are we looking? Pretty good. Adaptive Mat is really good for rage, but we're not really doing rage shenanigans, so no thank you. Full heal's like pretty decent for Wyldenten, just to keep them alive in case things leak while we're setting up. Forever consumes okay. I think I'll do a full heal. It seems so strange though. Like, we do run into an issue where if people do get past us, then they will walk right up to our pyre and just kill us, and we can't restore and retreat them. There's like no other really good way to heal. Yeah, right? To get the permanent damage would be pretty awesome. Yeah, this is not the best infusion, the Morsel Maker one, but it's it got us through the early game, so there's I think I can skip here. I think there's a world where I play middle against the divinity. And I think I do take draw here just to help us get a little bit more consistent with what's on top of our deck. There may be times where this is like a little overkill because we are drawing 7, but we do put the top 1 back on top of our deck, so which that could easily become useless, and I mean it already is a little useless with some of our upgrades. Oh yeah, I did forget about that too. I need something I could actually upgrade here. It'll end up being the 30, I guess, but yeah. So Mask of Penumbra like totally just counters Cheater's Hand. It's annoying, but I'd rather like have more consistent draw than a little bit more control, because I hate Cheater's Hand. We'll just have to arbitrarily use it for each round. And we'll go check the Concealed Caverns here in case there's something better to grab. This is like okay against Divinity, I guess, to protect Wyldenten if needed. You can't, if they're rooted to the floor through Wyldenten and then you try to drop them using either Restoring Retreat or Trap Shoots, it actually just like cancels out the root, so you got to be careful for that. I could also just not take this and reroll, and I mean I did take draw. I guess I don't take it. I do like me an improved firebox on turn 1. Plus 5 HP for the morsels might have been a good idea, but I think with the shroud spikes I like do a really good machine gun thing, so I don't think it's as needed. I'll take improved, and commemorative spike's not bad. It's not great. Just like a free morsel that I know doesn't attack, so in case we do run into issues with spikers, we're in the clear. Definitely one of my least favorite artifacts, but all right, train stewards, your time has come. Welcome. Well, this is highly unfortunate, but we'll make it work. Yeah, and we have the potential for a really good spike turn 1. We already have, I think, 4 intrinsic things, so and then what's the rule? We just go with the Thorn Ward 2, right? Because we just get the 5 spells and we're already past that. All right. We're getting removals over there, so we're saving the Train Steward. I might need to duplicate, which I think I will have to duplicate my Shadoweater. So wish us luck on that one. Or something else that's 15 cost. I guess Restoring Retreat would also be a 15 cost one. But what are you gonna do? All right, Ancient Haste or whatever. Let's go. What are you gonna do? Well, it was indeed a really good Shroud Spike turn 1. So sick. Now, what do I put back on top? I think I'd put back on top Pact Morsels. I could do Space Prism, I guess, actually. do that. Pretty much just win, right? As long as I have the room to summon my things. So it's like, summon you. I mean, you can go... I'll put you up top, I guess. Okay. Show me mana? Not mana. Show me mana, please. No, it was never mana. No. Well, we'll just do a big hit like this, I guess. Unfortunate. What an unfortunate opening turn, huh? Good work, Wyldenten. You got him. Good to hear that the puppy slumber is always a concern of mine, you know? Why don't you go visit the bottom floor? How does that sound? This guy's having stealth too is actually pretty annoying. Well, hopefully I can deal with Multistrike 2 next turn. And once I get like a couple morsels here, we should be fine. Now, I'm not dead, right? Okay, we're good. Let's put a Shade Splitter back on top. And we can go this. No spikes to worry about. It's a lot of damage we're taking, so let's just trap shoot one of those guys. Play this out. Life steal, play that. Draw 3, draw that, play that. Get this Train Steer out of the deck because I hate him. He'll actually help. No, never mind. We just clear floor now, right? We're good. All right, this turn should be a lot better. Put you back up top. 1. It's not mana. There we go. That one's good. I don't hate train stewards. I just understand that they have a, I should have played that. An expected return on investment, you know? Okay, let's, put that back on top, I guess. Don't really need Wyldenten to get into the fray. We can just do this, and we win. Sad. He actually do increase his damage quite a bit, which is funny. Hopefully that doesn't kill us. That's the strongest I've ever seen the Stalwart Eagle become. Not really, but close enough. All right, get chomped on. Really wish we saw you earlier. That would have been nice. We're gonna skip. Well, not really. We would want the infuse, I guess. More floor space or sacrifice is decent. I mean, eventually I could put Wyldenten on the floor with our Shadoweater, which is like not terrible. Cannibalize helps, but it is just another card we need to deal with in this deck of cards. Kind of okay not taking any of these, I think. The Cannibalize is like really, really close, but we need a morsel to do it, and we need those Ember morsels to sacrifice for our Shroud spikes, so. Oh wait, no, we're so good. I can like duplicate whatever I want. I forgot about the 10. Hey there, Edwin, how are you doing? Hopefully you're enjoying your day today. Can we just do another Shroud spike? All Shroud spikes all the time? Yes, yes we do. With this Bandit Umbra, this is great. And a Shadow Box to help us just clear floors. Alright, let's go ahead and we know what we're duping. We're going to just dupe the Shroud Spike here to get us to 210. And then we are coming up on the next break of the night. So thank you guys for hanging out. We are having a wonderful, wonderful time. We lost our early run, making it back up with a victory with Transcendence going a little crazy. And then we're doing another little comfort run here with a high-powered Shadoweater, multiple Shroud Spikes. We've hit the nuts on a Bandit Umbra. Any little bit of sweeping that Wyldenten was helping out with will be offset even better with Shadow Box helping him to survive longer. And we still have a reroll, some removals, and we have a remove consume over here, which we most likely won't do anything with, but could do it on that Pact morsels. We could take a faulty loader, but we're not going to. We're just going to reroll for something better. Fossilized Fangs is that thing that's better. Gorgeous happening a second time is great. Thank you, Train Steward, for your assistance. You are removed from the island. At this point in time, the Sharpen can go. We are not worried about it right now. We just want our draw to be more consistent. Speaking of consistency, we probably don't remove consume. I actually only want to be drawing 9 cards per turn, if I can help it. So the Invigorating Solution is actually pretty bad for us. But we will do a Shade Splitter at minus. Let's re-roll here and see what we get. I might play it off stream, and Haas, if they do release something. I'm hoping they include like a little bit of something extra in it. But yeah, well, I'm kind of good on the Monster Train 2 demo. I don't really have a holdover target. Honestly, a holdover on Shade Splitter is not bad, just to ensure that we have double the chance to hit our Abandoned Umbra in tandem with our Shroud Spike. Honestly, not a bad idea. Very interesting to put holdover on a starting card, but makes sense. Yeah, exactly, Asa, right? We gotta prevent ourselves from getting burnt out. All right, Seraph to Chase, getting rid of like buffs and stuff is a little annoying, but we'll probably be okay. This is a tough opening though, I have to say. Oh, but we get a Shroud Spike again turn 1. Okay, game. Love you too, thank you. Yeah, we're pretty much like dead on this opening if we did not draw properly. But man, oh man, did we draw properly. I'm not gonna play that one because I want to draw 10 next turn. You are Rubble Morsel. We are gonna invoke you 22 times. Go. Good work, team. Their death animations, they're just really chilling, man. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That was awesome. I mean, it's gonna be pretty hard to get better than +6 or 26, right? Or whatever. 6. Yeah, the Talos path is pretty cool. Okay. Good work, team. All right, well then got his 1 eat done. No big deal. Ah, man. Do I have my drop cage on this turn? Oh man, tough. Oh shoot, Cheater's Hand doesn't count for that? That sucks. Oops. I made a mistake. Uh-oh. What do I do about that guy? I guess nothing, huh? Hey, there we go. I'm gonna do... Oh, no. Well, we don't have our hit this time. All right, that's fine. Space person. Push you down. Like that. Get our money back. Damage. 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 Like that. Maybe dropping them down wasn't the correct play. I'm gonna put that back on top. This guy has sweep, which is like relatively annoying. I mean, we're also just crushing them, right? So it doesn't matter all that much. This is where that health would have gone pretty far if we had the additional damage on our, or health on our morsels, I should say. Kind of just summon them to get them out of the deck, you know? We're just gonna put a Shroud Spike back on top. Morsel Blitz. Alright, so if we get a damaged one, there is a chance that maybe we can get Wyldenten to get the kill. Probably not, though. Alright, well, definitely not there. Definitely not that way, then. Then we can get him. A measly 2 times. Why aren't you coming bottom? You're just scared, aren't you? I mean, I understand, but... Nice. Just like making Wyldenten feel like he's doing something. Good work. Good work, team. All right, there we go. It would be a shame if we didn't get a mana morsel game. Come on. There we go. Well, see you later, Seraph. It was nice knowing you. Dude, yeah, the triggers are like really crazy. I'm really happy we picked up Golden or Teeth of Gold. Oh, dude, come on, give us blank pages so we can hit Primordium. Ooh. It's happening. Now I really need to make sure I don't spend extra draw here. Although I guess getting a Primordium's like not that great, but still would be sick. Back again, indeed. How's our turn 1 looking? A little rough, to be honest. These guys do quite a bit of damage. How much damage do they do? Penguin asks. 1, 2, 3 is 9. 29 plus 28. Which is pretty dang close to 55, huh? So I think we do you in the middle then. Does Wyldenten hold the line for 1 round? Could also just play him top. Could also not play him at all. Now, I think I need to like hit at least 1 big stack of morsels first before I do anything crazy. So let's do this and hope that we draw stuff. Okay, I mean, this is technically stuff that we have drawn. I mean, this doesn't kill me. Also shouldn't kill me. I really need to draw, like I said, one of my things, which I have 3 in the deck, mind us, so should be happening soon. There we go. That's what I like to see. All right, let's put this back on top. Good. All right, we are officially good. Guess I really should not let them kill you, but Shadow Box will be coming at some point here. So we kind of want to play these guys out, even though they just die. Do I want to play these ones out? No. Should have maybe given you health, huh? Damage is nice, but some people might be doing 90 damage. Although we have our 2 things in the deck. We're drawing 7. We're going to get our first blank pages hit, so hopefully it's something decent. Then even if those 2 guys up top leak, we're fine. Oh! There he is. The Penumbra of Need. Love to see it. You can go back on top of the deck. Or actually, let's just toss a rooms. All right, who wants a Penumbra in their lineup? Why not? Man, please. I want my boy to survive up here, so we'll do this for him. I still can't play this card. If only we had one more to do 122 times, huh? Good work, Wyldenten. We're gonna see if we can save you next turn. Spine Chief, pretty cool. Should I also play a Spine Chief on this floor? Not sure what he really does for us, but... well, we're just gonna win, right? So, why not? Let's have some fun. All right, good job, Spine Chief. You really held this run together. Thank you so much for being here. Didn't even need the shadow box that time. All right, honestly, a really solid run. Loved how that turned out. I just love on the or I appreciate how much this Shadoweater doesn't look good. 0 times 3, 55 damage, but man, you can make this person a carry. Now we went overboard, sure, but cool. Run, end. You know what that means, guys. Predictions are out. Yes, we are reclaiming hell. I'm glad you guys have like such high faith that we win all the time. It's always like 75% belief and like, nice. Ooh, look at that, guys. A new record. It's very, very, very rare that we set new records in this game.